Somehow Tina Fey and Brene Brown got all lumped together here as spiritual gurus. How did that happen? How do we migrate from humor to serious business? I don't follow popular culture, but it seems Tina has a lot of good advice. It's seen things in a new way and people as valuable when we previously kind of discounted them. We all have limited capacity. We focus on our cup being kind of empty, but that's the space that's always available to learn something new. Welcome. Welcome to Illinois Bridging Awareness. I'm Stanley Smith. We've been on a journey together here, kind of a reinventing the wheel, things we probably already knew. We did all have a shared experience of the pandemic narrative. We're still kind of dealing with that, even though our primordial selves keeps telling us to move on and get a life. On the call each week, we have examples of people experiencing loss and pain, but also terrific examples of breakthrough moments that remind us of the people we used to be before we got sold on the idea that surviving is the new thriving. More important, the idea that somehow some outside source is going to come and fix everything. How did we get sold on that one? Annie Gramone told us recently that our primordial brain doesn't remember yesterday, and that what we perceive as karma is trauma that we carry over into the next day. This is where the get over it and move on comes from. Enter Danielle Steele. In a recent interview, turns out she's a spiritual guru also. She tells us being unhappy is a bad habit that's kind of hard to break because we're all in on it. What we say, who we hang out with, and even our body language makes us feel comfortable and at home in not being happy. Wow, this just gets worse and worse. Now we're taking advice from a romance novelist. In the interview, Danielle Steele describes herself as a fiction writer, and the world seems to identify her as a romance novelist. It's very dismissive. Writing is her passion and her life, regardless of what the world calls it. It's really no one's place to dismiss it. In doing so, we're perpetuating the habit of being unhappy, not onto others, but onto ourselves. Recently on the call, we've had some breakthrough moments of people turning the other cheek and offering healing and forgiveness. No one deserves forgiveness, but luckily, none of us get what we deserve. Yes, we are navigating a zero-sum narrative and reality, but luckily, it's within the 3D chess game of God's reality. If you'd like to explore this reality and join us on our journey, the Saturday call is every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I'll include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.